Alright, it's time to see if we can't do a little parlay. Estinien, I will say this for your plan. It has made keeping secrets from the Holy See seem almost entertaining. Alfie, in search of Iceheart. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at Saint Rene's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Twerk, let us head back to Fortune Manor. Alfie and Estinien. I'm never going to live that pronunciation down, am I? Well, come, Master Ysayle. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Tataru. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Twerk and I return to Ishgard. Get that armor is so drippy. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. Please do, Tataru. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alfie. I made it specially. Aww, what'd she make? No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. Oh? Alfie gets some new drip? Alfie gets some new... He looks so dapper! By the 12, it fits perfectly and the quality is actually rather good. Of course it's good. It came from Tataru. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. Tataru's too pure and amazing for this world. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. I love her. I love her so much. Tataru, the Omni crafting mentor. Truly. Freaking truly. We need to get a close look at that drip. Alfie, where did you go? Alright. Let's look at this. Dude, the tie works so well. This coat is amazing. The gloves. I'm so glad Alfie's got like some real boots on. Keep his little legsies warm. The hood. This is really good. This is really good drip. Square Enix crushed this. Alright. They crushed it. Alright. This new attire will serve me well in the bitter cold of Kurthus. I shall have to thank Tataru properly upon our return. Yes, you should. You better. Give her a little note. You have said your farewells, then? Yes. We are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Ysayle's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Kurthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of the Falcon's Nest, it is likely he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Alright. Dope. Fantastic. Redwald! Talk to me. Talk to me. Scouting report. Look at that. 2 Azure Dragoons and a child. This is the best party around, alright? What could go wrong? Well, Master Ysayle, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphinaud Levieux at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus, we have come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. The patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgagna Mills. So sorry. G Mills. A family company. It is possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Ysayle knows well the place I speak of, for it is he who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Always split the party, baby. Come, Torque, I am eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Let's ride. Just a simple farmhouse. It makes one wonder what other innocent facades the heretics have chosen to hide behind. Facade, dude. Master Ysayle, our findings, you say? Well, there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by a great white beast. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let's deal with these pets ourselves, Twerk. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's take care of business. Taking care of business. Oh, hey. Aw. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Forgive me. Until my hands stop shaking, I fear I shall prove more a hindrance than a help. Pray go on ahead, and when you are certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it is safe to return. Alfie. You know, I wasn't quite sure what the combat experience was for Alfie and Alize. You know, Coils of Bahamut, they were in there at the end. So I wasn't quite sure, and now at this moment, it's okay. Their combat experience, or Alfie's specifically, is like non-existent. By the way he reacted to that. Which that's okay. He's like 15, 16, so like, not expecting him to be a freaking war hero here. Oh my. How do I play Dragoon again? I don't know, let's find out on the fly. Christmas is over, Coca-Cola. Back into the ice you go. Alright. Simple enough. Oh, Estinien, you're here. My inquiries availed me not. The patrol leader had little to say beyond which of the extremities the frost had bitten the hardest. The beasts are slain then? My thanks, Master Ysayle. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. A Darth mauling? Wind up, Alfie. Amazing. Gib. From one heretic to another. Oh. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart? Is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw. But I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. Just hardly a choice at all. To wandering the snowfields we go. Oh, we're gonna check the, okay, you know what, you're right, it makes sense. So check the letters, of course. I found some few of these letters. Let us gather a respectable stack and see what secrets the expedition captain can wring from the collected correspondence. Where are these damnable pages? I'd rather battle 20 Avis than continue this confounded search. Estinien, welcome to the life of a scion. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Yes, we have. 3 letters. What appears to be a record of past correspondence between individuals regarded as heretics by the Holy See. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levieux and Sir Estinien, we now have more than a dozen letters. Wow. I got 3 out of the at least 12. I really pulled my weight here. Oh, we all got 3. Just kidding. We all got 3. It was even. What have we here then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the G. Mills heretics and their fellows in the Ak-Afa amphitheater. Oh? There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Oh. Sorry, cheeks. I did not mean to click you. Sounding out the amphitheater. Oh, I can't wait to go back to the amphitheater. The Ak-Afa amphitheater. The very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? Such a cool battle arena. If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of snow and ice that cannot swiftly be crossed. We must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbreeda succeeded in recreating the Ak-Afa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of G. Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinien, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the western highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the western highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Dope. Let's get a move on then. Do you mean to follow the heretics trail then? I will see that Sir Redwald is informed. Cool. Thanks, expedition leader. Adele, hello. We have begun surveying the warrens from the western entrance, but progress is slow. 'Twould seem that all the rats have left the nest. Ooh. What ails our young lord? The moment we arrived at the wall, his face took on ashen pallor. See fear facing the heretics within their own lair. Alfie, you good, buddy? Do you recall the first time you ventured into these tunnels in search of Lady Iceheart? It seems an age ago, does it not? Back then, I still believed myself the commander of the Crystal Braves. Alfie's in his sad boy hours, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry, buddy. Trist, the guests of House Fortome, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels, if that is your will. Assuming the Ak-Afa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, this arena is just so good. The music, an impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Oh boy. Hello? Hey, we come in peace. Dogs of Ishgard, is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons, we come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. Estinien, they were talking about me, thank you very much. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. Got him, coach. Excuse me, I was trying to do a gasp, then I coughed. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Gasp! They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders.
Ooh.
I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. You say it like that. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinien. I suspect it is the heretics' way of referring to the dreaming dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. This sounds really cool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the Age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Huh. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of gray. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. So just like a sleeping dragon underneath a lake? Oh, a fascinating tale. We should make haste to this ashen isle. If that dragon does not wake up, I'm going to be so sad. Because you know that's going to be so cool to see. God, that amphitheater is just such a cool arena. Only in land where wars raged for 1,000 years could enough ash fall to bury a dragon the size of an island. The dreaming dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Ysayle, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, we'll learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Whoa. Jantelope. Howdy, hello. You know, like antelope, but Jantelope, sorry. What a cool trident. That's dope. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? No. I like the red chainmail. The red chainmail with the silver accent. Silver, iron, steel, whatever. Gray. The gray metal accent. Looks good. Probably not silver, but you know. The hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days there in the wilds to claim your corpse. God damn. I beg your pardon. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. Flick of the wrist. And who are you to question my... By the fury. That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Ysayle, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. Is this the music from the trailer? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's so good. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Now I want to watch the trailer again. Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it I? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. We shall. Torque, Estinien, let's make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Yeah. For all the nights to come. Cowards, all of you, have you no shame at all? Oh, I beg your... Wait, are you not Master Ysayle, honored ward of House Fortune? Praise, Helone, surely you will consider my request? Know you the Dusk Vigil? Nope. Westernmost of the Citadel watchtowers built to warn of the Horde's approach. 'Twas lost following the calamity, another victim of the snows. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure which must needs be reclaimed. I thought to enlist the services of these so-called dragon slayers, but it seems their courage is not as boundless as they would have you believe. But you, sir, you are not one to shy away from danger, am I right? Very good indeed. There's a sculpture of the Fury within the Dusk Vigil's chapel, an ice rondel set in its helm. Would have you prize it free and deliver it to me. The Vigil is not difficult to find. Simply head north towards Banepool until you come to the gates. Knights may bar your passage, but you should explain who you are, and they will grant you leave to enter. Banepool! Sorry. Alright. For all the knights to come. Jeez! Hey there, Vimo. Nadini? What's this? A ward of House Fortune wishes to enter the Dusk Vigil? You are aware that the ruins are infested with wild beasts, and gods only know what else, are you not? Why, just the other day, one of the convictors claimed to have seen a massive winged beast, not a dragon mind, but something altogether different. But far be it from me to deny an esteemed personage the opportunity to kill himself in new and exciting ways. Pray, go on ahead. Oh, so we're doing a nice little dungeon here for this one. Huh. In the days following the calamity, Western Kurthus was abandoned by the Knights of Ishgard, save for the Dusk Vigil, whose defenders refused to withdraw. Since then, the fortress has only fallen further into disrepair, and her garrisons has long since been presumed dead. Unlike most Ishgardians who would sooner put the tragic episode behind them, Father Weldtheo would have you enter the Forsaken Fortress and reclaim a priceless treasure, an ice rondel set in the helm of a sculpture within the Vigil's chapel. Simple request, perhaps, but if experience has taught you anything, such tasks are anything but. It's dungeon time. Alright, well, if we got a dungeon then, let's go! Kinda reminds me of Northrend and WoW a little bit, you know? A little bit of Ice Crown Citadel. Very, very, like, vaguely. It's not one-to-one, but also that is... If you told me the Army of the Dead was in there, I would not be surprised. Oh my god, it is all Lalas plus twerk. Oops, all Lalas. Oh! I want it! Oh my god, I've seen some of you with that mount. I want it! I want that so bad! Oh, it's so pretty! It's so pretty! Snowballs? Snowballs? Where's the fucking Twinkies? Rear? I don't want rear. I mean, I do want rear, but your mom's rear. Oh. Sorry. Yeah! We did it. Good job, everybody. Whoever reads this, if there, y'all have got that fight. Yeah, y'all have it, I think. If there is anyone left to read it, let it be known that I, Sir Pescalorant Nuratel, bore witness to Dalamud's fall, the lesser moon's descent, the black tomb which emerged from it within the flames which spread across the horizon, turning night to day, shall haunt me for the rest of my days. It is the dawn of the 7th umbral era, according to some of the men. I told them to put no stock in the ravings of the prophetess, but even I do not know what to believe anymore. See, y'all are alive! Hi. Sorry. I was reading. I wanted some lore. I wanted me some live laugh lore. Spooky. The engineers are still surveying the damage, but anyone with eyes can tell the Dusk Vigil is beyond repair. Some walls hardly fit to be called as such, piles of crumbling masonry as they are. The officers have been pleading with Sir Yulamaric asking him to order a withdrawal. He knows our position is untenable, yet he refuses. We will hold it to the last, for we are the shields on the wall, the defenders of the Holy See. He says he is a brave, pious man, less so we who serve under him. The watchers on the wall, shields to the realm of men, all that fun stuff. The Night's Watch code, yeah? The men we rescued from the collapsed wing have not fared well. Given our dwindling supplies and the seemingly endless blizzard, we may be forced to make difficult decisions too. Cannibalism. This unseasonable weather grows worse with every passing day, and the toll it has taken on morale is plain. We have yet to receive reinforcements from the Holy See, and I fear none shall come. Nevertheless, Sir Yulmeric remains steadfast in his decision and will suffer no talk of withdrawal. Sir Yulmeric's steward tells me he passes hours in the chapel, praying to the Fury for guidance. But I chanced to see him once as he knelt before the statue. His eyes were transfixed upon the jewel in its helm, and he was whispering things I dare not write. Oh no! The jewel is evil. The jewel is Frostmourne. Corrupted him. He took the jewel. The Fury did not like the jewel being taken, or maybe just the jewel is haunted, cursed from the get-go, and it did the corruption from there. Somebody touched something they weren't supposed to. So Yulmeric has taken me into his confidence. He says I'm an honest man. I wish I were a braver one. The mutiny has been quelled. Among the starving, half-mad knights were Sir Yulmeric's most trusted officers. He wielded the axe himself. Sir Yulmeric received me in the chapel afterwards. I told him we will not last a fortnight without food. He smiled and told me that the Fury has blessed us with the bounty of fresh meat. Then returned to his prayers. I joined him. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Mutiny. That just means we have meat for supper. Uh-oh. There's more of them. They're coming out of their cages, and they're not doing just fine. Look at them. Lord Commander's Key. Oh, Halone, pray forgive your humble servant. For too long have I let fear rule my heart. In my cowardice have I been party to unspeakable acts. I know now I shall never see my children again, nor would I want them to look upon their father's face and what it has become. I am outside her grace.
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys.
So they have their different colored weapons to show that they are all a different kind of knight that will be rising as we fight. Hey, that rhymed. Ha! Yeah! See? I told you! I told you! This is not my first undead rodeo boss fight. Looking at you, the Lich King. But he doesn't really like summon ads, but I mean, like, I did all of Ice Crown Citadel. I've done all Ice Crown Citadel in my day. Back in my day, I grinded Ice Crown Citadel for Invincible. Never got it. Full limit! Break! Yeah. And a nice little, you know, like little anime thing there, you know, where you say your move as you do your move, you know. Yes, I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is totally fine. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Nothing to be worried about in this. Definitely not boss arena. The jewel. At least you don't have to climb for it now. Griffin, bro! Griffin, it doesn't have to be like this. I could ride you. This sounds weird. I rolled a nat 1 on that persuasion check. Hey, free fall? Hey, chill out, Tom Petty. I'm floor tanking. Just let me add it. She's a good girl. Yeah, her mama. Love Jesus. And America too. Limit break. I'm sorry, Griffin bro. We could have been best friends. I'll spend $20 for the deluxe upgrade so I can have you. Do you have it, Master Ulysse? I do. Ice Rondel, a large round sapphire named after the icy blue sheen of the Fury's armor. Yes, there's no mistaking it. At last, it is ours once more. I'm not sure I really trust this guy, TBH. My parents presented the sapphire to me on my wedding day as my wife and I presented it to Ylmerk on his. Oh. One day they would do the same for their son. So is Ylmerk, but for that disgrace of an inquisitor's suspicion of heresy, what wrought, he knew what he wanted from the start. By the time I secured her release, they had interrogated her for days. She was a shadow of her former self. But the final insult, the final twisting of the knife was when my son took command at the Dusk Vigil and found the ice rondel to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned sculpture of the Fury. He couldn't prove it was the self-same one which had vanished, but oh, he knew. But no more, no more. It is back with the family where it belongs. It is admittedly hollow comfort, yet in my waning years I must accept what little that can be had. Okay, yeah, you are kind of older. It was hard to tell. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics while hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Twerk. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Boorish Banneret. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Retmo, Vermont, and Bertinet that wanders in and out of camp? Yes. I don't know. Boorish Bowman. Are there any heretics in the area? I've not the faintest idea. Why, a heretic had passed under my very nose, and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow. The big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Alright, bro. It's not like they're a threat to your country, too, or anything. Ah, a named NPC. You will have answers. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Pirouquette or someone? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. There's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Fair. But, Pierre? What you got for me? Smoking a pipe? Smoking a blanket? Something I can help you with, my lord? Yes, my lord. All right. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We'd be grateful for any information you could share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. God damn, Alfie. If it please, my lord, I'm Pierre, soldier by trade, though not much of one if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? Sorry. No, it was way by order of Sir Gentlelet's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. Do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Yeah. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretic stripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the western highlands to light a signal fire. The beacons of Minas Tirith. Gondor's calling for aid, I guess. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Oh, is that so? Why then, I am minded to start a fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always turning till the world's not burning. We did start the fire. Am I interested in Chocobo Porter? What? You know, I've never actually talked to these people before. Quickly versus. Ah. Oh! It's the flight paths. Okay. I thought you could just rent the Chocobo for some reason. Tell me this is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your names. I have passed up all of these because I thought it was just a Chocobo for rent, not fast travel. Oopies! Sorry.